Hi, hi everyone. So yeah, any doubts?
Hello. Yeah, hi Rajesh. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, so I'm fine. Rajesh, I just want to share your screen on.
Just yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so reading the screen, right?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, hi.
Yeah, Rajesh, I'm just sharing my screen to see. So can you pass these symbols at the right hand, means this hand? Can I keep like this?
Just a minute. Just give me a second.
Okay, okay.
What you're saying? What is that you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying like this symbol column I want to place here, like right side of this measures. Is it possible?
Right side should be possible.
But can you tell how it will?
Mm, you put it in label, right? The symbol, take that to text in that, put that symbol in text. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but it's
go
coming for
for
everyone. So I don't want to go with everyone. I just want with one column with the right side of it.
one column with right side. Go to the text there.
Yeah.
Take that symbol and just put next to that measure values.
This one, right?
Yeah.
No, if you this means it is coming right to that measure. I want
Yeah.
means in another column, right? If I want like this column.
Okay, like that. If you want, I'm not sure you can put it in there.
Yeah, because it is not numeric, right?
It is not a measure, right?
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
you cannot put it there if I'm not wrong.
Okay. And Rajesh, I have one other doubt also. Let it be these are the my subcategories or any these measures are there, right?
Mhm.
So for this first row, it is coming from different column. For the second row, it is coming from different column. I'm talking about the measure values which are coming from different column. This is coming from different column. This percentage is coming from different column. Is it possible? Can you do it?
Wait, you are saying, what do you mean by column?
By column and C, these are the 3.26, 3.2. These are coming from a different column. Like if you go at, are you
You
getting
should
my
get,
point or?
you should get it as a, see, in Tableau, whatever you will have as dimensions and measures, right? The value that the measure that you are getting is for HEDS measure, prior month rate, current month rate, all these. So that might be a different calculation altogether, but I'm not sure what you mean by they're coming from a different column.
No, just to say, I'm saying like this 3.2, 3.26, 3.42 are coming from a different column, like a rating column, and these percentages are coming from a different percentage column.
Not clear. I think you should show the data. Then
No,
we'll.
data is not with me. I can go. I can show you here. I just want to tell you like. Let Yeah, see, if you see this part, right? So here my subcategory is present, and discount column is one. You are getting this. This is one column, and this profit is one column.
Yes.
Yeah. So like that, I am saying, like I will go with this category. For this category, I want to see discount part, and for this application subcategory, I want to see profit part.
Then you have to write in such a way, right? If subcategory is equal to accessories, then discount. Else, if subcategory is equal to appliances, then profit.
So will it work for this means this thing?
Yeah, if that is you told me that, right? For accessories, you want a discount. Now, will this work for this or not? I'm not sure because I don't know the data. You showed me the data, then for there it will work.
No, I can't show data, but
That is what I'm saying. I cannot tell you whether that will try that. Price like that for this. If that is not working, then try to mimic that in Tableau Superstore data, and then we'll try to resolve that. Okay.
Okay, Rajesh. Okay. Then no issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, sir. And another doubt, Rajesh, like see, this is one of dynamic. If you see here, okay. See, if you see here, if I place this bar means bar is coming, Kate means Kate is coming. So these are coming from a particular. These are coming from a particular means location.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So I just want to know like. If I do changes that image from that same location,
Okay. Hello. 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 I think he's lost.
So can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, can you go the Superstate data? Can you open? Actually, I have a that is related to my work. So I have a basically. Let me a little bit tell you about the data. So, sir, I have a one sheet. There is the resource ID and resource name, and there is the two calculation field I created. That is the first is the display of total sheet, and there is the clarity in the forecast. So basically, I want the like in the so the some people are entry in the clarity data,
Wait.
Wait,
You are going like this long. It's not possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, can you go ahead? What is that? Can you start?
The customer ID is the so is my resource ID.
Okay.
And the customer name is my resource name.
Okay.
And let's say example, they order some category or some category or product name. Yeah, that's the product name.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah. So sir, I want like, let's say example, I create a one sheet separate, and this sheet I put as a bridge tooltip, right? So in the once users is hover around the one boxes or one sizes, then they are displaying like, you know, like I have a domain name, and each domain has a customer name, the different customer name. So I want the count of total, you know, the name, like who is under the clarity data, like, you know, the which domain. So
Wait. Come here. We'll talk about it. So you are saying you need how many products are under these customers?
yeah, so I want the count of number.
Yeah, count. So this is actually, let me duplicate this sheet. You are saying there is one more sheet which is having count of this.
No, I want, like, once like I have a display on, like, I have a creating a sheet, then I want the count of, like, you know, I have a 5 domain, and each domain belongs to the resource name, right? So, and each resource has a 2 sheets. One is clarity and one is forecasting. So some resources are not entered in the clarity time sheet, but they are in the forecast. But some resources in the forecast, but they are in the not clarity. So once the users hover around on the domain label, I created which tooltip, then there is the displaying the total resource name.
Can you do one thing? Can you please mimic this using Superstore data, and please do it in tomorrow's session, because I'm not able to comprehend what you are saying.
Okay, but actually, I try to create a mimic in the Superstore data, but I cannot, you know, the correlated whatever is my requirement. So I was thinking to connect with you and let's discuss if it is
Otherwise,
possible to get the
ping me the
solution.
screenshots on my Telegram.
Yeah.
I'll go through them and else.
Yeah, that I can do that.
Okay.
So basically, I want the count
Yeah, once
of
you send
numbers.
that, we'll discuss that, because I'm not able to get the picture of what you're asking. Once I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that picture, I'll be
I
able to
will
talk.
do that then. And sir, the second, I have a one doubt. So let's say example, I have a dashboard, and I have a one sheet. There is the 100 row, right? So instead of scroll down to see the, you know, the find the any value, how I can create a minimum and maximum button on that particular sheet on the dashboard, so the users can click on the minimize or maximize the button, and they can see that particular sheet on the dashboard.
You have now recent things you have, you can even, if it is my dashboard, suppose this is my horizontal container in which I have one container in here, and dragging my sheet 13 in here and sheet 14 in here.
Yeah.
Vertical. See, you are having the show head button, right?
No. So let's say example, when we are giving in the BAB and prod, right? That the dashboard. So we have a lot of customer and we have a product name. So instead of they are scroll down, they can minimize and maximize that sheet particular, and they can see the view.
I am still not getting. What do you
So
want to?
sir, let me share my screen quickly. I found, but I am not able to create. So just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just a minute. So are you able to see my? Okay, no, not yet. Yeah, sure. Are you able to see my screen?
Not yet. Yeah, go just a second.
Yeah, it is loading.
Yeah.
Now yeah. So sir, this is like, let me show you this. So you see sir, this the original, and when you click there, so they will see the entire view on this sheet. So like this. So like there is the, you know, 20K and 10K, but once they are clicking on there, they will be see all the value. So this is my requirement actually.
I think that is again based on these containers only. Okay, see here, whatever the button that you are clicking, right? If I'm not wrong, that is a button again.
Yes, that's the button also.
That is a button where when you click, a container will open.
So sir, Can you show me? I couldn't find, so I was thinking to ask.
Let me share my screen.
Like how you will do means for that, like you will create a dashboard, right? Number of sheets you place, right?
Now this is the sheet, right? We are saying supposedly in this only. I have duplicated one more, right? I am placing this one. Sorry, this one in here as well. Right now, I am taking a floating container and I am bringing it in horizontal. I am bringing it in. Okay, it is taking the total size of this. In this container again I am dragging. Okay, I am duplicating this 4 of 2, and in this dashboard, in this container, I am dragging this 14 of 3. Okay, now I show and hide button for this. Right now here you are seeing 14 of 3 as well, right? Now I'm going into presentation mode. Now if you see, I'm not see. Let me do it. Let me add background to this. Let me now here if you see, this is my 14 of 3 sheet, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm holding control. Yeah, now if you see, you can see that container that is coming, right? Just a moment, guys. Okay, so if you see here, this container, whatever I have written right here, this one. This is what it is doing is, now actually you are not able to see. Let me do one thing. Add a background to the container. Yes, that will make it. This is my container. Now this is blank. Let me do one thing. Fit. Okay. Now if you see, if I am clicking in here, now I am seeing my total container. This is the arrow mark that we showed you, right? If you click in here, you are seeing a full picture of this one, right? Customer A to the LX.
So sir, I'm not sure. I just Google like what is my requirement. So the basically I have in my dashboard 4 sheets. So the fourth one is I put as a vertical, and I have there is a lot of data. So instead of viewer wants to be minimize and maximum button on the side, so they can click on there and they can entire view on that particular sheet.
That is what I'm saying, right? You can place the container in such a way. Now the container here, I placed it on the top, right? Rather than doing that, we can even, I'm placing one more container in the bottom.
So in the container, do I create a duplicate sheet, same one?
Yeah, duplicate. You need to create a duplicate sheet. The reason being, in a dashboard, you have placed a sheet. You cannot place the same sheet twice, right?
Okay.
So you need to duplicate.
Okay, the same sheet I need to do duplicate and floating.
Yeah. Right. Take a floating container. Let me do this again. Take a floating container. I'm taking horizontal here, and then expand. Like if you want to cover the whatever are in the background, then yes, take a floating container. In that, drag sheet as tiled. It will get
Tiled,
into
okay.
that container, right? Then just for clarity, I am putting an entire view, not entire view, sorry, between, right? Now, this container, whatever I am having, right, which is containing this sheet, the container, I am going into that container, and here I am using add show, right? Now I am going into presentation mode, and if I hide, so that is not visible. If I don't, so you can do it in any way you want. Okay?
Oh, okay. So the same sheet I need to create a duplicate and I need to do
Yes.
this step by step.
Whichever you need to be showing when it is expanding, you need to put that sheet.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, sir. And I will send a screenshot and please let me know because
Yeah.
it's like I am finding the way, but I couldn't find, so I was thinking to connect with you and discuss it here. So for the count of total
Yes.
resource number.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Hi,
guys.
Rajesh.
Yeah, hi.
Like I placed a message in chat box. Can you check for me?
Okay. Sure.
I want to create a dummy calculation field like to show trip one, trip two, trip three, trip four. Like I have the calculation field trip, but it is showing null because we don't have any data in that trip dimension field. So as of now, until the data loads, I need to create the calculation field. Like it needs to show like a trip one, trip two, trip three. How can I
When
create?
data itself is not there, how can you show tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, tip 4, and tip 5?
Dynamically we need to create like dummy calculation field as a
For that, you need dummy data also, right?
dummy data.
Because see, Tableau will only show you a data. If you have a data, then it will show you some value. Here there is no data.
Yeah.
And
Like okay.
as there is no data, it cannot show you anything in here. And if you want to show that tip 1, tip 2 and all, then in the dashboard, even without using anything, just use text box, and here you can manually write it. You cannot write any calculation.
Okay.
Because output of any calculation will come only if you have at least one row of data. Without any row, you cannot do anything, and you cannot expect Tableau to show it out, right?
But we can show the single value, right? By creating create a calculation field by giving inverted commas in that if we write the trip one, we drag that into the columns, we
You
can
mean
show
to
up
say, you mean to say,
like this trip one. If you drag this calculation field into the row,
now you are getting here you are getting trip 1 is because
yes.
there is data in here. Now let me do one thing. Are you able to see that?
Yes. No.
That is exactly because I restricted every data that is coming inside. Here I have restricted, I removed. When you see here, keep 0 of 3 members. I removed every data that is coming in here. As there is no data available, then it is not shown.
Okay.
If you want, here you can write something.
Trip one, trip two, like this. In title only.
Yeah, like not even sports.
Trip one.
Here you can show it.
So we can place this sheet into that area.
Yeah, you can not carry dashboard again. You can place this in the dashboard.
Okay. But I want that calculation
Without
in the form of calculation.
Without any data, it is not possible to show. Right?
Yeah, that's correct. Right.
Just like without any money in the pocket, we cannot buy anything. Okay.
That's okay, Rajshekar. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, just one doubt, small.
Okay.
At the time, current went, so I'm just sharing my screen.
You are sharing your screen.
Yeah, getting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, are you getting my screen right?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Yeah, so Rajesh, what is happening? Like, I created these things. So according to selection, it will change that pictures,
Yeah.
right? So what is happening? If I go with that same location and I will change that pics, it is not changing, Rajesh.
Can you change that?
Uh, no, what I'm saying, you're getting right. This. See, in this location, if I in place of dog, I change to some any other picture, but that all these things will be same only. That here all these things will be same only. That all the picture only change, but it is locating to that temporary file. I don't know why it is not changing according to that.
Can you browse and get the new image there?
Yeah, that see manually I can go with that.
I
Manually I can go with that.
I didn't
But
get you.
I just want to, yeah, I want to go with dynamically. If I save that same location with this thing like see pick is there, so uh, I will place that same thing only, but different picture, same file name but different picture. But it is not changing dynamically. Means it is not
No,
changing
it will not change
automatically in Tableau.
dynamically. It will not change dynamically.
So is there any way
Because,
to change this?
pardon?
No, is there any way we can change like this?
Is there any way you change a file in there? Actually, do one thing. Did you change the file name? Try closing this
No, I
dashboard and opening this. There might see once it is read from there again. There should be a way to refresh. Try refresh them once. Click on OK.
no, nothing okay, nothing okay.
Uh,
It is pointing to some, yeah, it is pointing to temporary file. I will show you. See,
because
it is
that is
pointing
what
to some
Tableau is
temp.
taking that file and it is putting in temporary location.
Yeah. So what should I do? What should I need to do for this?
Getting this dynamic. Never tried this. I'll talk to Kalpana about this because she's done work on this before. Till date we saw the
Okay.
static ways, but I am not sure if we can give the dynamic way of it.
Yeah. And one thing like this, can I put directly in temp file only?
That again, I'm not sure because that is what Tableau is creating in the background, right? Let's do one thing. Let me talk to Kalpana
Yeah.
about this. Okay? Can you send me this
Okay,
workbook?
Raj.
Can you send me this workbook?
Sure.
Send me this workbook.
I will send you.
I'll show this to
Yeah.
Kalpana and we'll get a feedback from her.
Sure,
Okay?
sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, sir. How to import data set from the directly from the website?
How how to? Did you
Import
try
the
Web
data.
Connector?
Sorry.
You have this Web Connector option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have no idea to how to connect that. Yeah, this way.
Do not right, but do you have any website where you can scrape the data?
Just can try to import the Indian
Pardon?
states of India and their population.
No, it's not about string. It should be a website, right? Mm, let's see.
Yeah, this one.
The error points to a website, not a web data connector. I go to get the data from website. I don't think this web connector is helping in here. I worked on this before, but okay. Yeah, Tableau is no more able to connect to refresh data from the LNS is good. And meaning is database using this it doesn't work with someone feels information.
So, sir, basically, it is not same as to ITG when we have to extract the data from in Power BI or Excel.
Pardon, I didn't get you.
Because in the Power BI or Excel, we can extract the data set from there directly to put the URL.
Here also, actually I did this scraping before. This is not working. This should. Imports into Tableau as an extract. Okay, there are some websites where they have this web data connectors. From there, it is saying you can whether web data connected. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me go through this whether web data connector, and let me get back to you regarding how to do this. Okay. So you mean to say you need a way to scrape data from a website, and then you know you want to use that data and start working on that data. That is what you are saying, right? No. Yeah. I'll go through this web data connector process and I'll see and I'll let you know how to do this. Okay. Okay. Guys, any other doubts? Guys? Okay, if there are no more doubts, then I'd like to end this session. We are past 10 o'clock. Again, we'll meet tomorrow for the same and we'll continue this session. Okay? Thank you, everyone. We'll meet again tomorrow. Have a great day.